All right, y'all. We're almost at the end. Woo! Welcome to day 6. Designing your environment, aligning with your intentional lifestyle. I love it. So, obviously, your environment shapes your behavior. Anyone who tells you otherwise doesn't have a clue. So, the goal for today is going to be to create one environmental improvement. And I'll tell you one of my own that you can actually see on camera here today, which is this tapestry. Behind that tapestry is a closet door. I hate it. So one day I decided, let's put a tapestry over it. That way I don't ever have to think about it and it looks much better than just a closet door. So problem solved. Example. So the activity is going to be choosing one environmental improvement, whether it's a physical improvement or a digital improvement. So if you need to look at your phone and your home screen is a mess, let's get it together. Okay? Again, physical or digital, your choice. Or if you're really feeling ambitious, you can do one for each. Okay? Because your environment is always influencing your decisions. Again, subconsciously or consciously. So sometimes more than motivation, we want to make sure that the conditions in which we're operating are setting ourselves up for success. So if your environment is supporting chaos, then chaos will continue to thrive. Whereas if your environment is supporting intention, then intention becomes easier. For example, and I will share this app with you because it's a wonderful app. I'm not gatekeeping. It's a free app with an option to upgrade. Of course, all these apps do that. But I think the free version is wonderful. It's called Insight Timer. But basically, I set one intention every single morning and let that essentially be my theme for the day. Very similar to how we're doing for the 7-day soul order reset now. And I've been doing this for 160 days now. So essentially, most of 2026, and I can, without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt, not even a glimmer of a shadow, it has worked for me, which is why I'm even more committed, even more dedicated to the soul order system and providing the insights that I've gained, because being intentional with our lives can completely change them. And I think for the better, right? Because someone who doesn't have intention behind what they do is just essentially a walking tornado, as I see it. No shade if that's you right now. Still welcome. We're here to support you through it, okay? But seriously, I think of it like a tornado because it's like when you're just scattered, chaotic, all over the place, like that energy is felt by others. It's felt by the people you're engaging with. So if you can do something to hone it in, the one thing I would say is being more intentional. So today, again, I want you to make one meaningful change, whether it's clearing your workspace, organizing a room. Don't clean your whole house, okay? Because I know how some of y'all are. Don't clean your whole house. One room. At least that's how I am. So maybe I'm projecting a little bit, but at least I'm aware. Hello. And delete distractions and or create a planning space. So what is your peak setup for you to do that one habit or behavior that you've anchored in yesterday, and or that practice, that burnout practice, whether again, breath work, meditation, whatever that looks like for you, creating a space, right? This is the environmental aspect. All right, so one environmental change can create daily reminders for us of who it is that we're becoming. And that's really the importance of day 6. Your environment can either reinforce old habits or they can support new ones. So let's choose intentionally. That is all for day 6. Pretty straightforward. I think pretty simple. I would say the other days were a bit more of the groundwork, right? But now we're getting to the end. We're almost there. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow for day 7. Bye.